Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to The Last of Us. I gotta tell you something. I just recorded this section, and the audio got all messed up on my commentary for some reason. Something weird. I don't know what it was. So here I am. I decided that's not acceptable. I'm putting a lot of effort into The Last of Us series, and I wanted to redo it, and I thought I would do post commentary because I don't want to go through and just redo a part I just played, figuring that it's not going to be like the same blind thing, right? I don't like doing that. So here we are. I decide right now that really it's important for me to have 3 health kits, so I'm going to do that. A little bit of a preview of what's going to come up here in this episode is we're going out with Bill here into an area that none of us have been to. Interestingly. I also decide here to upgrade my listening mode distance. I debate between, well, should I be saving for Shiv Master or should I go into listening mode distance? And as you can see, I decide listening mode distance is definitely worth it. And I think even maybe my next upgrade will be going into the third portion of listening mode distance, because it's so powerful to have that leg up on anything. And as you're gonna see here, we definitely get into some difficult situations. One of the things I try to focus on is really trying to do things multiple different ways. So what you're gonna see coming up is not just stealthing around, not just shooting, not just Molotovs. Like, I try to experiment a little bit here. You'll see some bow action, you'll see some gun action.
Nice place you got here.
Well, if you got anything to confess, this would be the place to do it.
When we were walking up here originally, I was thinking, does he have like a secret door behind this altar?
Time to sack up.
And then he opened the window and I felt like an idiot.
Ellie, come on.
Look, there's a school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
So we need to get to the school for a couple of reasons. I believe we need to help him find like an ammo cache or something, and then he's going to help us with a car. This part's pretty disturbing, actually.
Yeah, come on. You don't need to be looking at that.
I've seen worse.
All right, then.
It's just disgusting. And I'm starting to get the impression
Let's get a move on.
that Joel really is starting to care about her.
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
Now that's key. Past this gate, it's all new territory to me, because there is something weird that comes up. There's something weird that comes up that makes me think, I don't know, maybe he's bullshitting, or maybe it's just it wasn't fully thought through, but as you can hear, we've got clickers in the vicinity. This bow really is frickin' powerful, not just from like a killing perspective, but being able to pick up your arrows and use them again is just crucial. It takes, like, these clickers are actually fairly erratic in their movements, and if you really want to make sure that you're gonna make your shots count and not alert anything else, you gotta take your time here, and it takes me a while to actually line up this shot, as you can see. But if you miss and it hits like a wall behind or something, that alerts all the other guys in the area, which obviously we do not want. Look at that. Oh, right in the temple. Oh, feels good. Feels good. It's funny because I think I've had to do post commentary on a video like once before, and it's just a weird feeling, like watching yourself play a game, especially after you just played it. In the face. Oh. They just, oh, it's so, I didn't actually notice that, but once they hit the ground and they start twitching out a little bit, that's kind of gnarly. Look at this, just a pack of them. I really try to pay attention to when Ellie and Bill are slowing down, because, or not slowing down, when they're crouching, because that's a good indication that there's more enemies in the area, and that you probably shouldn't just be running in there all willy-nilly. Now, we start to experiment a little bit here. We did some bow action. This is probably one of my favorite ways to take out clickers coming up here. Alright. Like to have them all run to a little central location. And then serve them a nice little cocktail. Boom. I just like watching things burn. Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. Oh, I love it.
Okay, keep at it.
Oh, so cool. It's interesting though because they really have to get there fairly quick to really catch on fire. I've seen a couple of times where that doesn't happen. They will get there and maybe just get to the edge of it, or the fire's just burning out, and they don't catch. So you got to be careful. Oh yeah, this part. Okay. Oh god. You can see I'm super focused. It's like, oh shit. And just hitting him in the back obviously isn't doing it. Oh, right in the top of the frick, man. Long distance. Come on. Come on. Oh, see? Now there's an example where you miss, right? And they're gonna run over to wherever your arrow hits. Oh, so good. It's so good.
Good job.
Well, ain't it clear yet?
I do get one arrow back from this, I believe. But the one that I hit the floor with is long gone, so that's too bad. Now this Bill character that we're with, he's an interesting guy. You know, he kind of made reference to not being as afraid of clickers as he is of humans because they're less predictable, and there was a lot of questions about, was he around when I lost my daughter?
Hold up. I got a key for that gate. I suggest we move quietly.
And right here, that's also kind of weird. And the reason I say that is because earlier on, and I said it was going to be important,
Easy.
he said that he has never been through this area before. Which kind of is strange if he has a key for the lock. Unless all the locks are the same, but that would kind of defeat the purpose. So I'm not sure what the deal is there, if that's just an oversight, but... Oh man. This is a tough decision. I'm like, oh, should I just shoot it? But if I miss, then I'm really screwed. And this again, like, one of the things I tried to do in this episode is be as diverse as possible. So we're gonna go and actually just take these guys out, strangle style. Oh yeah, but it kinda, yeah, it doesn't really work as well as I wanted it to. And I'm pretty sure I figured out something about these little takedowns, so here I go. I'm gonna take this person down too, but I'm actually gonna do like this face stomp right here. That feels nice. But I think I only do that face stomp when I've alerted someone. It's like a quicker version. So I had to use what I had available, and I used a bow to take this guy out. Or the bow and arrow, I should say. Now, what do you know? Another frickin' group of these clickers, like... It's very nerve-wracking this whole time. Okay. Let's do this. Now this, I believe, is an example where they come over, but the one guy actually doesn't catch fire, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see? So it looked to me like he was in there, but I guess not. So it's pretty sensitive, and you gotta be in pretty much the right... Oh god, I just love the sound. You gotta be pretty much right in the right spot to get them. Now I always get really excited when I realize there's like an empty house that I can search. It's too bad though that you can't... Like, it seems like their top floors are almost always blocked off, right? And here I'm like, okay, well, there's 3 guys here, but I didn't check the house. And if I don't check the house now, I'm gonna completely forget about it.
Some of these fuckers.
Shut up. Shut up.
So we're gonna go take a stroll through this house, and we find another. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'll wait till we get there. Some heals, not a big deal. That wasn't an intentional rhyme either. Go in the bathroom, Joel. Okay, good. Laundry room. Boom, firefight plant. I did this the same thing when I recorded too. I called it a firefly plendant. I don't know why it's so hard to say that. Oh, and one thing I want to say is somebody pointed out that the fireflies, and it was actually explained earlier on that the fireflies stood for kind of providing light in the darkness. So it was one of those things of like, you know, there's all this, you know, shitty stuff happening, and these fireflies are trying to kind of, not like brighten everybody's day or anything, but they're just trying to, you know, make things better for everybody. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, so we have another batch of friendlies here, we'll call them. I like this part. I like when you can get a vantage point. There actually hasn't been a lot of that in this game so far, where you can get up high and scope things out before you make your move. So this was a welcomed addition to my little adventure. Here we go again. The Molotov. Oh no, right! I forgot. We use the nail bomb. So sick. That nail bomb's frickin' incredible. Definitely gonna use that more often. And then I'm just like, you know what? Let's shoot this guy. Pretty much used every weapon so far. Oh god, he didn't even have a clue it was coming. I almost feel a little bit bad if he wasn't so, like, you know, if he wasn't such a zombie. I guess, look, one of the things that's interesting is, you know, they keep calling them the infected. What's interesting about that is the fact that they're straight up, like, they're zombies, right? But nobody's actually said it, I don't think. So I wonder if that'll come up at any point. Like, I imagine if the whole, like... Oh, this baseball bat got me all excited, too. Because it already had something major attached to it, so that's going to come in handy. I wonder, like, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse type of thing. If people would call them, like, oh, yeah, no, okay, these are zombies attacking us. Or if it would be something like, oh, they're infected or diseased or something to that effect that's not exactly... You know, I think people might be afraid to say, well, these are zombies, you know? This is interesting, too, because there's the bow there. I can't pick it up for extra ammo. Makes sense, because I already have one. Like, in most games, if you find a duplicate, you can pick it up and it'll just give you extra ammo, but obviously, you're going to see a bow there. There's no arrows, so you just got to pick up the separate arrows. But the other thing that's interesting is the fact that kind of shows that you can miss the previous time where we got our original bow and arrow. And if I would have missed that, I could have picked it up there. But that also has me a bit worried in the sense that I don't want to miss out on any other weapons that might come up. Because that's kind of proving that I can do it.
What about going through here?
What, the doggy door?
Absolutely. I was actually thinking at this point, too, we might take control of Ellie and have to, like, navigate through something, but,
Of course.
you know.
Maybe you should
As
give
with
her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
There's more of those clicker things inside the house.
As with most times when I totally guess at things, I'm usually wrong.
They ain't seen us yet. Just stay down.
Careful.
Okay, I'll let you guys guess how I'm gonna handle this one. Yeah, that was a big fail. That was bad news bears. So now I'm in panic mode. I'm like, okay, I better light everything on fire. So once again, we get 3 in there. This other guy's a little bit late to the party and doesn't get caught on fire. See, look, standing in it, not caught on fire. And right about now, I'm kind of thinking like, oh crap. If this guy comes at me, I do have the Shiv Master thing, but still, that's like a last resort for me. That's not a situation I want to be in. That's an insurance policy. So at all costs, I'll still try to avoid being head on with one of these things. Do a couple of crafting things. I like to have options, and I know I'm not usually like an explosives type, but it just, I don't know, it feels really good in The Last of Us. Actually, everything feels really good in here. I'm also like, I see them crouching, and I'm kind of hesitant, like, I don't see anything in this area. I don't see why we're so nervous. Everyone's being, like, extremely cautious. And this is what I mentioned earlier. Like, in all these houses, I want to be able to go up to the second level, but you can't. It seems like most of them. I shouldn't say all because, you know, I don't know that. But it seems like most of them are blocked off. And right here, I was going to end. And I was like, you know what? We got to see what's over top the RV. Right? Right? Should I? Yeah, okay, fine.
Who the hell left this here? You got friends in town?
No. Although I got some idea who might have come through here. School's on the other side of this house. Let's get inside.
Come on, Ellie.
I'm not exactly sure what she was referring to. I think
we're good.
she was referring to the RV. Like, who left this here?
Nobody's bitten, right?
Nope. I'm good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
That's actually, I didn't recognize, I didn't realize it. That's what she said right there. He's like, nobody's bitten, right? She's like, no, not me. I'm good. Oh, God. If he found out about her arm, which maybe he will, that could cause a serious issue. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys very much. I know this isn't my normal style, and it's kind of weird watching me play a game and then talking about it. But I just want to say thanks for watching, and the next episode will be back to normal, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.